Hey everybody, welcome to a new game. I am pulling another audible here. I said I was going to do Stacking, an older Double Fine game, which it's still on the list, but I just wasn't very happy with the way it turned out, and I recently got this game, so decided to switch it up a little bit. This is also one of the better games that came out in 2023, but it originally came out in 2010. As you can see at the bottom there. It's made by the guy that did Phoenix Wright. Most of the same team did this game, and still has great music and a lot of dialogue, which I'm going to be doing, but it's a little more action-oriented. But I don't really want to spoil anything yet if you haven't played it, so let's get started. Chapter 1, 7:02 p.m. Must have been unconscious for a while. My head feels fuzzy, kind of like I'm swimming through darkness. When I came to, there was a woman standing there. A woman I don't know. At least, I don't think I know her. And then there was a man with a gun. I don't know him either. Well, probably not anyway. Now, I'm not the kind of guy who can stand back and watch a poor woman get shot, but I have just one little problem. I'm already dead myself. This has got to be me. No question about that. After all, do you see any other dead bodies lying around here? So long, sister. I feel bad for her, sure, but what can I do? I'm dead. But just as I was thinking this. This is no time to be lolling around dead. Lolling? You're the only one who can save her. Laughing out loud around dead. Laughing out louding. Alright, let's see. Ooh, what the? The whole world just changed on me. Welcome to the ghost world, the land of the dead. A voice in my head. Who are you? No time for introductions now. You have to save her. I know you can do it. All you have to do is use your powers. Huh? Me? Save her? How? Take a look at your corpse. Do you see that blue flame? That is your soul. Do you see that bright white spot nearby? That's a core. A core? Just looks like a railway crossing gate to me. Look, the best way to understand is just to try it. First off, try moving your soul with the directional pad. Congratulations! Your soul has now possessed the crossing gate. So what, now I'm a crossing gate? Now then, use the crossing gate to save the woman. What? But how? In a moment, time will start to flow normally again. That will be your chance. Listen, when the man pulls the trigger, the woman dies, right? So before that happens, you have to use your powers to stop it. Hey, wait a second. I still don't know what you're talking about. You'll see. You'll see. Now then, time will start to flow again. Now's your chance. Press X. Maybe X wasn't the right one. Might have to change that. Well played. What just happened? That was one of your powers at work. A ghost trick. You mean I made that crossing gate move? That's right, you manipulated that object with the power of the dead. A ghost trick. All you have to do is perform a trick like that is press X. Now that the woman's fate has changed, albeit a little. Yeah, she still kind of has a gun pointed at her. Yes, that's not good, is it? But at least now you're starting to figure out how to use your ghost powers. So, I enter the ghost world with Ghost and possess an object, then perform a trick with it, eh? Now you're getting it. Let's move on to the next step. Try possessing a different core. I see. A guitar then, is it? Hey, what do you want from me? would you... I would have preferred that giant wrecking ball. Bet that would solve the problem real quick, I bet. I bet. But I guess I can't reach cores that are too far away. Well, I guess we'll see what you can do with that guitar. Let's set time in motion again and find out. Who's there? Hold it! That's gotta be some of the slowest running away I've ever seen. Looks like I'm gonna have to come up with something more. Let's see, what core is close enough to possess from here? Guess all there is me. No time to be picky, I've got a woman to save. I like your attitude. It's admirable, truly, but what? If I can manipulate objects, then I ought to be able to manipulate my own corpse, right? Well, tell you what, why don't you just try it and see? Go ahead and possess your corpse. Alright, now we'll set time in motion. Okay, go ahead and try A. I changed the buttons. Huh? Nothing's happening. Exactly. Sad but true, I'm afraid. You can only manipulate non-living things. Corpses, even if they aren't alive anymore, aren't really just ordinary things. You gotta be kidding! Wait, what about the woman? What's happening to her? Let's take a look, shall we? If you want to take a look around, you can move the screen. Move the screen? It's easy. Here, give it a try. Use this to move it in the direction you want. Well, sister, this is it. Two things are looking pretty dim right now. My eyesight and your future. Oh, no. Brutal. Out of my way. I'm on my way. In the end, it looks like her fate remains unchanged. So what good are these ghost tricks of mine? But just as I was thinking this... Pixar? Hello there, how are you feeling? Not very well, I imagine. A terrible tragedy what happened tonight. Ah, ignoring me, are you? It's a little too early for you to be so stiff and cold, I'd say. Ah, so it was you. You're the voice in my head, right? Well, I wouldn't say voice exactly. The dead don't have voices, you see. It's more likely my thoughts were being beamed directly into your mind. That's another little trick ghosts can do. It looks like my ghost tricks didn't do much good. She still ended up just as dead as before. That's true. For now. For now? I still have more to teach you about the power of the dead, your ghost tricks. Who exactly are you anyway? Before I answer that, I think we should save this young lady. Isn't it a shame to see such a pretty woman lying here like a discarded piece of trash? But what can I do? She's already dead. Time for more ghost lessons for you, my friend. First of all, I'll have you possess me. Possess you, eh? Once you've done that, I'll tell you about one of your other powers. Why am I so determined to save this woman? After all, it's not like I know her, but I guess I'll take the desk lamp up on his invitation anyway. My reason is twofold. Number one, I'm not the type to leave women lying around discarded like trash. And number two, I don't have anything else to lose at this point. But he's dead too, so... Trick time. Alright, let's Yes. That thought bubble you just pressed. Those are your thoughts, what you're saying to yourself in your head. My thoughts, eh? So the dead don't have voices, and what we think is communicated directly to one another. So these thought bubbles are sort of a stand-in. I think I'm starting to get it. I think so too. Just remember to keep an eye out for our thought bubbles. Okay, good idea. Just might get some important clues from them. Now then, in order to possess me, you first have to enter the ghost world. And LB is your ticket in. Best thing to do is try it. LB, guess I'll press it. By the way, have you taken a look at the middle of the screen? What about it? It tells you what trick you can perform with the object you're currently possessing. The information is there for you to check out whenever you need it. So in the case of this folding cot, looks like I can unfold it. You have to perform a trick on the object you're possessing. You first have to return to the land of the living. Oh, okay. This time, B is your ticket to get out of the ghost world. Well, good luck. We're counting on you. Huh? Who's this we? Okay, now back into the ghost world and into the lamp. Huh, that's funny. What is? My corpse and her corpse. There's definitely something different about the two. There's something emanating from my corpse. That's because you're special. What's that supposed to mean? Not everybody who dies gets special powers, you know. So these waves are because of my powers of the dead, eh? Anyway. Congratulations, you passed. Well, what do you know? What prize do I get? A new power. What else? Another one? Now, let's review. You can possess objects and manipulate them, right? Now, what do you suppose will happen if you possess a corpse? Nothing, because I already tried that, remember? And nothing happened at all. True, you don't have the ability to manipulate a corpse. However, there is something else you can do. Oh yeah? What's that? Why don't you try it and see? Alright, first I go into the ghost world. What's this? Can you hear me? Wait a minute, what's going on here? Looks like she's unconscious, the poor thing. Unconscious, but she's dead. Yes, but think back. Remember when you died? When you came to your senses, you'd been unconscious too. Unconscious, eh? Come to think of it, the desk climb was right. When I came to, I was already dead. Let's leave her like this for now. And while she's resting, we can save her life. Oh, sure, you make it sound so easy. And it is easy. When you use your powers on a corpse, you can go back to the past, to a time 4 minutes before that person's death. Are you serious? Back through time? That's right, but there's a catch. It only works on new corpses, corpses that have been dead for less than 1 day. And she is still well within that limit. You might want to give it a try before it's too late. But this is crazy. None of this makes any sense. We're talking about the powers of the dead here. It doesn't have to make sense. So, now then, let's go, shall we? To the time 4 minutes before this woman was murdered. Hey, wait a second. I still don't know what you're talking about. You'll see, you'll see. Well, here we go. Gotta get back in time. And so now I'm going back in time to witness this woman's last 4 minutes alive. Not as a fuzzy, distant memory of the past, but as a very real, living present. 7:01 p.m. MD Waste Center. Wake up! Are you okay? What happened to you? Oh no, he's dead. Who are you? Oh, that was her, I think. Who are you? Here's my business card right here, sister. My little golden friend. You did this. You killed him, didn't you? Instead of playing whodunit right now, you ought to be more concerned about your own fate.
Who are you? Some sort of hitman? What do you want with me?
They said we had to rub out all the last traces of Temsic left in this country.
Temsic? What in the world is that?
Beats me. I just do what I'm told. All I know is you got nowhere else to run to. Time to die, sister. Long as that bad boy wrecking ball stays right up there where it belongs. Be really sad if something happened to me because of that wrecking ball, right?
Look, all I want to know is, who are you?
You don't know me, I don't know you. This is just business. So long, sister. Whoa! Oof. Hold it! Who's there? Hold it!
A shotgun? Kind of a flashy weapon for a hitman, don't you think?
Not flashy, just thorough. They call me nearsighted Jigo, but I never let my prey get away.
Ever thought about just buying a pair of glasses?
Well, sister, this is it. Two things are looking pretty dim right now. My eyesight and your future.
So wait, we didn't actually do anything. And there you have it. The last 4 minutes of her life. No! It's kind of ironic when you think about it. A woman toyed with by fate and a man toyed with by a ghost. But she still died.
Yes, and you can change that with your ghost tricks. Just like you did 4 minutes ago.
Possess and manipulate, eh? Ghost and then trick.
And you can rewind these 4 minutes as many times as you'd like to. Now then, are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it. So, this is 4 minutes ago, eh? Fine, I get that. But what am I doing way down here?
That's just how it works. Her corpse was your gateway into the past, after all. So naturally, your starting point is where her corpse was.
And this is where she died. Okay, I get it now.
Hop in, then.
Alright, gotta back so we can move.
There are only 4 minutes left before she dies. You'd better try and get to her as fast as you can. There's no time to lose.
Who are you?
So that's the exclamations are kind of your hint of where you are in the timeline. The last seconds of her life are counting down. Looks like I better get up there fast. That's right. Have a look at the right side of the screen.
The right side, eh?
The sand in the top of that timer is how much time she has left. Get to her quickly before all the sand is gone. Up you go, then. Roll.
Get in the mannequin. Get in the refrigerator, which I can then open. Who are you? Some sort of a hitman? What do you want with me?
They said we had to rub out all the last traces of Temsic in the country.
Yeah, we saw this before. Time is passing. Uh-oh, her time is running out. I need to close the refrigerator. Okay, now go back.
And that raises it. So long, sister.
Just a few more steps. I hope I make it in time.
Now's your chance. Change your fate. There isn't much time left. This is coming down to a battle of seconds.
I can ring the bell.
Time is almost up. You have to change your fate before the countdown reaches 0.
Time doesn't pass while I'm in the ghost world. I better possess something fast.
Damn it, what's going on here? Nearsighted Jigo never misses, as long as the target is within point-blank range.
I think most people don't miss if the target's in point-blank range.
Looks like you made it in time, just barely.
Yep, she's still alive.
And in that split second, hope was born. Just now, her fate was changed, albeit ever so slightly.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
The bridge is up.
Gotta go back to the ghost world. Oh wait, now the bicycle's on the ground so I can pedal it. There we go. You said her fate was changed, but it looks like she's still in the same predicament.
I said her fate was changed ever so slightly. I guess I'm gonna have to take care of that guy once and for all. But there isn't much time left. Depending on what you do, there's still the possibility of failure. I don't want to think about failure now. No, of course not, but still, if you ever feel like you want to start over, just tap RB before the time runs out. Although you never know, you might learn a thing or two when the time runs out too. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. But right now, I better get after those two. Ladder extend. So should I go for the lever or should I go for the ladder? I should do this first, I think. There we go. Now things are in position. You hear something? I guess his eyesight's not the only thing that's bad. Okay. Wrecking ball. Here we go. The piece de resistance. How does it feel to save a lady's life? So the danger is gone? Yes, looks like the danger, Mr. Danger, in fact, rolled away somewhere. You used your powers to subvert that woman's fate. So I did all that, huh? You most certainly did. And I knew you could do it. So I lost my life tonight and saved someone else's life. When I came back to the present, it was raining. I had saved the life of the stranger now sitting forlornly in the rain, even as the story of my life on this planet comes to an end. A stranger. That word strikes a chord, and a terrible truth begins to dawn on me. I can't recall a thing. Who am I? What is this place? And most important of all, why was I killed? Your story isn't over yet. Who exactly are you, anyway? Just call me Ray. As in, ray of light in the darkness. Ray, huh? So, you aren't gonna tell me your real name, I take it. You haven't told me your name yet either, actually. I can't remember.
Yes, I guess the memories of the newly departed tend to get a bit confused. Some of us get our memories back, others never do. But if you ask me, does it really matter? After all, there's only one path left to the dead, and that is to disappear. Disappear? When the sun rises in the morning, I'm afraid you're going to cease to exist. Ooh, what? Tomorrow morning? But wait a minute, these powers of the dead. Yes? I'd like to use them to save somebody else's life. And whose life might that be? Do you even have to ask? Mine, of course. Ah, I see. Now think about it this way. If we could use your ghost tricks to save ourselves, wouldn't I have tried to save myself as well? I mean, look at me. I'm a desk lamp. Why a desk lamp, anyway? I'm not really sure myself, to be honest. But in any case, it seems we were unable to use our powers on our own corpses. You're kidding. You'll only exist in this world until tomorrow morning. I'm afraid that fact can't be changed. So there's really no escaping my own death? Yep, get used to it, buddy. In the morning, I'm going to cease to exist. Apparently, there's nothing I can do to change that. But just the same, I still want to know. I want to know my story, the lost story of my fate, right up until the time of my death. And until I learn that, you won't be able to rest in peace, right? Quit stepping on my lines. Very well, I understand how you feel. You want to go and learn the truth about your death as well as you should. I will, but let's see. How should I go about doing that, I wonder? I can't even imagine what the first step would be. The first step? That's easy. Start with her. The person who witnessed your death. She should have some important clues, don't you think? Hey, you're right. And not only that, she might even know who I am. Yes, I'd say there's a very good possibility of that. What was I doing out tonight in a place like this? That woman probably knows the answer. That's right. Never forget that. She's the key to everything tonight. The key to everything? What do you mean? You'll know soon enough when you regain your memory. Yeah, I'm like a blank sheet of paper right now. I should probably keep some kind of record of everything I learned tonight. That's a very good idea. Press LT to view a record of what you've learned, and be sure to check it out now and again. Memories aren't always the most reliable things, after all. Alright then, I wish you good luck. Let's check it out. Alright. We all saw that. Better not let her out of my sight. And besides, I'm not the kind of guy who can just let a woman sit sneezing in the cold rain. I think I'll try to move closer. Well, that didn't work. Shimmy. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. What in the world just happened? The crane moved all by itself, and then that big iron ball fell all by itself. It started raining all by itself, and then an umbrella came down all by itself. Oh my goodness. Don't tell me I have psychokinetic powers. The story's starting to come back to me a little bit now, and it's a good one. But seriously, what in the world just happened? What's this? Some kind of a note? write this note? Maybe I should give it a read. So you don't remember writing it, eh? No, I don't remember writing it, but even more importantly... I didn't get a chance to read that note. Not to interrupt your train of thought, but I wonder if you realized where this telephone call is coming from. Huh? How would I know that? Think back. Before you helped her avert her fate, didn't a telephone call come in from around this time, too? Oh, yeah! It's done. I'm on my way. That telephone call. Exactly. In other words, at this very moment on the other end of the telephone line is the culprit who ordered your murder. What? I recommend you possess the telephone. Once you've done that, I'll tell you about another one of your ghost tricks. And then I saw him. Right there on the other end of the line, I saw the face of the man who ordered me dead. Is it done? Speak up, man. Did you get her? Who is this? Yes, 1,000 pardons, dear lady. I must have dialed the wrong number. So that's him, eh? The man who stole my life. That's right. So what do you think? Would you like to go see him? You better believe I would. Then you would do well to listen to me. We ghosts exist by possessing inanimate objects. However, there's one way we can move from place to place over great distances. And that would be... the dead can jump from point A to point B by moving over phone lines. Say what? I've done all I can do to help you. You'll have to do the rest yourself. And you're not coming with me? I'm afraid not. My powers have grown weak. I've already used up most of my remaining strength just to get here tonight. But I had to come ask you for your help. My help? Many mysterious things will happen in this town tonight. I'm trusting you to get to the bottom of them and find out the truth. You're the only one who can do it. I want you to use your powers of the dead to find this truth. I'm grateful if you... It's a long episode. I'm getting tongue-tied. I'm grateful to you for everything you've done, but I can't promise I'll help. Tomorrow morning, I cease to exist. That doesn't give me a whole lot of time. I need to pursue my own mystery, find out the truth about myself. That's more than enough. Huh? If you succeed in doing that, you'll have done what I asked anyway. The two are one and the same. One and the same? This desk lamp knows a whole lot more than he's telling me. Now then, from that call a moment ago, you'll have the culprit's telephone number. The rest is all up to you. So the story of the search for myself begins. The story that will last one night only. Tomorrow morning I will cease to exist, and I'm surprisingly okay with this fact. I have to find the answers before the sun comes up. Why was I killed? And what exactly is going to happen in this town tonight? So I think we're going to leave it there for now. That's obviously the first episode. It's really cool how they kind of divvy it out. I don't know if I'm going to be able to play all through each little episode, but I'll give it my college try. So we'll have more of this on Thursday. We're going to fight a boss tomorrow in Sea of Stars. And then we'll have more Sea of Stars on Friday. And then probably more of this on Sunday and more of Pillars of the Earth on Saturday. So yeah, hope you enjoyed and have a great week. We'll see you next time. Later.